This video is kindly sponsored by Squarespace. Good morning, friends. It is 6 a.m. and it is time to go ahead, turn on the lights, and get ready for the day. As we start this video, I just want to say that not every single day do I wake up at 6 a.m. On this particular day, I had a workout class that I wanted to go to, but on most mornings I wake up around 6:30 or 6:45. I go ahead and make the bed while my partner hops in the shower, and then I step onto the balcony for some fresh air first thing in the morning. According to Andrew Huberman, it is important to get outside and get fresh air, but more specifically to actually see the sun first thing in the morning. But I live in London, where the sun rarely shines during the winter, so it's just nice to get outside and get some fresh air and also admire this beautiful view of the city. After making sure that my dog is fed, I've been trying to be better about staying hydrated, so I actually start the day off with a green juice. This is the Super Greens mix from Shreddy, and this replaces a prebiotic and probiotic supplement. However, I haven't been using it for very long, so I can't tell you any of the effects that it has had, but once I've been using it for a little while, I will check in and let you know if I like it. One thing that I will say though is that I've tried a lot of different super green mixes, and this one actually does taste really good. It tastes like mango and passion fruit, and so long as you mix it with a lot of water, it's actually quite enjoyable. It's not something I would definitely pick over something else to drink, but it is not nearly as grassy as some of the others that are on the market. I go ahead and sit down on the couch with my dog Moo to do some morning journaling. This is something that I've been incorporating over the last couple of months, and especially since I moved to London, in order to just take a breath in the morning, reflect, and also to write down things that I'm gracious for. So I begin with a general jotting down of the things that are on my mind, and then I actually write out 3 things that I'm grateful for that day. And I have found that in doing this, I am just generally more positive and grateful throughout the day. And even if it's something as simple as saying that I'm grateful for my dog by my side, it's just nice to reflect on, and I think it's an important exercise to start your day with. Now, I don't go to the gym every single morning. I usually look at the list of classes that are available and go based on what my schedule will allow. On this particular day, it just made sense to go in the morning. I've been trying to do more yoga and Pilates classes because they just make my body feel better afterward. So I go ahead and put on this set from Adanola and my Define jacket from Lululemon, and then prepare to head out to the gym with my partner. Now, what I've been trying to do is just get in a little bit of cardio before going and doing a class. I just feel like this is a well-balanced way to go about movement for the day. However, I don't do this every time. Sometimes I just show up for the yoga class, and today I was doing a yin yoga class, which is my absolute favorite. And now for a short break to talk about one of my favorite companies and the sponsor of today's video, which is Squarespace. Squarespace is an online website builder where you can create and edit a website from scratch or using a template with no coding experience necessary. With features that allow you to customize fonts, colors, add varying blocks, images, and videos, you can make your website entirely your own. I've been using Squarespace for 5 years now to operate my personal website and my online businesses, including the website for Accepted Society. With their comprehensive analytics and e-commerce tools, creating a website and starting your business online is seamless. If you're interested in checking out Squarespace for yourself, you can use the discount code in the description below for a discount on your website or domain. Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to it. By this point in the morning, I am absolutely starving. I am somebody that has to eat first thing in the morning, and waiting until after a workout class makes it incredibly challenging. I start off with some eggs. I vary up what I'm having for breakfast all the time because I get really easily bored. And then it's time to sit down, and what I try to do is eat distraction free. After I finish eating and before I go on to do anything else, I try to knock off another thing on my habits list, which is to practice Chinese.
他不是学生，他不是老师，他不是老师。
你的新客厅很大。
新房子很大。
After about 15 minutes of practice, it is time for a full body shower. Today I was actually washing my hair, and since so many of you have been asking for my hair care routine, I figured I'd share some of the products that I use. I use this Oribe shampoo. I have really thick, really coarse hair, and I do find that I get some oily buildup, so this is what I use. And here are some of the other products I use in the shower as well. Now for the newest addition to my routine, which is my Dyson Airwrap. I use this about twice a week when I wash my hair, and I used to hate blow drying my hair because, like I said before, it's really thick and really coarse, and it just takes forever to dry. However, with the Dyson, because it's so strong, I am actually able to blow out my hair in about 30 minutes. So I start with doing a rough dry with the general dry wand, and then I use this brush in order to get it about 95% of the way dry. I also find that this helps me get the ends dry before I move on to using the curling wand. Now the curling wand takes a little bit to get used to, but I basically let it catch onto the ends of my hair and then I just curl up. And I will say that even though I have really coarse hair that usually holds onto styles really well, it does not hold on to these curls for very long. And it gives me this nice bouncy blowed out look when I'm finished, but I will say that this doesn't entirely last. Now it's time to move on to makeup. I don't usually show my makeup routine or my skincare or anything, and so I just figured I'd share this with you. So I start with some moisturizer. I use the Summer Fridays gel moisturizer. Then I apply some concealer, some foundation, some powder. I use a cream blush, and then every day I vary what it is that I actually put on my eyes. So I go ahead and start with my brows, and then I just usually put a little bit of color in the crease, and recently I've just been adding a little bit of color to my lash line before applying mascara, and that's essentially all that I do. And this is the final product. I wasn't going anywhere this particular day. I was just working from home on my dissertation, so I pick a playlist that's going to set the mood for my working day. And that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you enjoyed these routine videos. And thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring. If you want to check them out, all of the links will be down below. See you later, friends.